This is a sneaker that I've literally been waiting months for. The Pharrell Adidas VIRGINIA Adistar Jellyfish. I've been crazy for this sneaker ever since its original debut, and now it's finally here. We gotta get into the story, the design, the quality, sizing, and of course the big question, are these worth the $300 price tag? Personally, I've been rocking Pharrell Adidas since the very beginning in 2014. Right now I got around 8 pair of Pharrell Adidas sneakers in my collection, from the NMDs to the solar hues. So when this pair was announced, it wasn't even a question for me. And if y'all tapped into my sneaker podcast, you would already know I've been plotting on these ever since. For me, this wasn't just another drop, but this was a sneaker that I just had to have in my collection. So what makes this sneaker so different? Pharrell and Adidas reimagined the classic Adistar into something that feels half sneaker, half sculpture. We have this exaggerated, sculpted midsole that literally looks like a jellyfish floating underwater. We also have layered mesh and very interesting exoskeleton details that add depth, texture, and futuristic movement to the entirety of this sneaker. And we also have very subtle touches like jellyfish on the insole and Virginia branding, tying it back to Pharrell's roots. This sneaker is bold, it's playful, and honestly, it feels like a sneaker that only Pharrell could imagine, that only Pharrell could design. Now, let's get into quality. I'll be real, it's very good, but not exactly what I expected. For a sneaker at this price point, you expect premium construction, and Adidas definitely did deliver. The materials feel solid, the build is consistent, and everything about this screams attention to detail. If you were worried that this sneaker was gonna be one of those flashy designs with no substance, trust me, this is not the case. These jellyfish sneakers are as good as we imagined them to be, in my humble opinion. As for sizing, go true to size. These fit comfortably, they lock down well, and I didn't notice any of that weird narrowness or looseness you sometimes get with performance-inspired designs. Stick to your regular size and you'll be good, but if you want, you could go a half size up and you would also have no issue, but once again, aim to go true to size. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the price. These retail for $300, and I'll be honest, when I first heard that, I was definitely shocked. I thought maybe $180 or even $200 tops, but $300 puts these in a whole different layer, in a whole different tier, in a whole different category. But here's the thing, pricing is one of the trickiest parts of sneaker design. Once you add up research and development, materials, marketing, storytelling, numbers always go left. And we can't forget, Pharrell isn't just a sneaker collaborator anymore. He's the creative director at Louis Vuitton. That means he's pulling in influence from high fashion, from luxury consumers, and he's not just targeting, sneakerheads or the average sneaker consumer anymore. He's going big with this shoe in particular, no pun intended. But I do have one issue with this sneaker. For all these months we've seen this shoe roll out, in Paris Fashion Week, at pop-ups, here and there, etc., etc. And we've seen so many elaborate packagings. We saw crates, we saw brown boxes that looked like wood, we saw, bags that looked like you had fish in it, and then the shoe releases, I get the shoe in hand, and the box is just a plain black Adidas box. Don't get me wrong, I love the shoe. I definitely love this shoe, and I've been waiting months for the shoe, and I'm glad I have the shoe. But with all those rollout videos from all those teasers, we saw like 4 different, I think, packaging options, and then for the general release, it's just a plain box. I don't like that. I feel like we definitely could have got a box that was designed for this shoe in particular, especially when we know a black pair is coming out, a blue pair is coming out, a white, gray, black, and white pair is coming out. Adidas is planning to roll out this shoe in multiple colorways, so I feel like they could have gave us a nice collaboration box, and a box that was themed to this release. We didn't get that. The shoe is still great, but I did expect a custom box to go along with it. So that gets me to my next point. Are these worth it? Personally, I say yes. The design is impeccable, the quality matches the price, and I've already seen tons of sneakerheads online saying they need these regardless of the price point. At the end of the day, if you love sneakers that push boundaries, this one is definitely for you, and you're gonna want it in your collection. So that's my breakdown of the Pharrell Adidas VIRGINIA Adistar Jellyfish. For me, this sneaker was a must cop. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think these are worth the $300 price tag, or are you passing on them just for that? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more sneaker reviews and stories like this. The On Feet is up next, but before you get out of here, I'm Claxton. This is my platform, Something Like Media. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.